Peace, peace. It's me again, O.G.B.O. for Ministry of Information. Listen, I hate being a bearer of bad news. I get it. My topics are edgy. My topics are things you don't necessarily want to tune into, but you and I both know, whether you tune in or not to these topics, the things I'm talking about are things that absolutely have to be discussed because they are problems in our community. Today, I'm going to ask you ladies a question. How do you know your boyfriend of the last 3 months or 6 months or year isn't looking at your child? Let's go a step further. How do you know he's not grooming your child? Ladies, you put yourself in a vulnerable position because on one hand, you don't want no man. And that trickles down to you don't want a man telling you nothing. And on the other hand, it's a man's world. And if you are not privy or you're not up on game can be ran on you at the expense of your child. Let me run some down to you ladies that predators do. Predators who tune in on mothers of young children. They're going to have all the right words and all the right actions. See? He's going to come along and he's going to show a lot of interest in your child. And you want to believe that he's genuine. Why wouldn't you want to believe that? And maybe he is. But you have to have a critical eye. You have to always keep that eye open. They say, statistically speaking, it's almost always somebody you least expect. But here's what seasoned predators do. They target single mothers with young children, young boys even. And they're that man that you've been longing for. See? He's always there to take your son to the game, to the park, to practice. In fact, he's starting to spend more time with your son than he's spending with you. I'm not saying he's doing something wrong, but if you can relate to what I'm saying, you need to be paying attention. And you need to ask your child direct questions. Okay? Mothers who have these sneaky links in, you're getting your second wind of life. You know, you got you a new body. You got yourself in shape. You're getting 100 likes on your Facebook pictures, 1,000 likes on your IG, your TikTok videos, 2,000 and 3,000. Why wouldn't he be turning it up? You're expecting the backboard, the bedboard to hit the wall. But let me tell you something, sister. A man does not have to wild out like that in the bedroom to satisfy you. Especially when you have young daughters, developing daughters. You know and he know that your child can hear what's going on in that room. And he know and you know. Your child is not naive to what's going on in the room. Why do you think he's being extra, sister, when he don't have to be? See, a lot of times, a man's view of mom. Now, and I'm speaking to you sisters that's getting picked up in the clubs. You know, a guy you have not even known a week. I'm speaking to you in the privacy of your own home. That's the beauty to TikTok. Don't nobody know that I'm talking to you. But see, a lot of times, sister, that man's view of you trickle down to your children. And if he see you as being easy, in his predator mind, he's thinking your little young, impressionable daughter probably wouldn't resist if he made an advancement. Sisters, you're putting your children in harm's way. I know you're single. I know mama got needs too. Here's the advice I give you, sisters. Keep your crown on at all times. You are a mother first. You out here dating, date you a man who can take you to a hotel. Or better yet, date you a man who can take you to his house to lay with you. And make sure he's good with doing this for the next 6 months or a year or better. You do not need any man coming in your house that you just met, that you have not known over a year. Why? Because most times the person you meeting is the representative, at least for the first 3, 6, 9, 12 months. You don't know that person yet. In truth, you don't really know a person until you've been through all 4 seasons with them. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. That means you've been through good times, bad times, trying times, times of loss, times of regret, time of grief. You don't know these people until you've been through those seasons with them. But for at least a year, you want to keep that person away from your doorstep. You don't even want him to know where you live. What if after 4 months, he done already been to your house and you decide that he's crazy, deranged? Now you gotta get a restraining order. Now you gotta worry about somebody running up in your house while your children there and you're at work. You see how that works? Keep people out of your house. Keep men out of your house. And even when he reaches, or the relationship reaches a point where you can introduce him to your children, your child should never know what mama is doing in her bedroom. You are a mother and a queen first. Keep your crown on. This O.G.B.O. This is Ministry of Information. You might not like the topic, but you need it. Till next time. Peace.